The botched home invasion, robbery, and murder of Matthew Nicol and the killing of his dog, Mako, first unraveled with the arrest of David Foreman-Taylor. David Foreman-Taylor negotiated a deal to minimize his prison time and subsequently gave up everything, including his girlfriend, Raychel Hall. If you saw him before this, you thought they were an innocent couple and nothing really bad. Well, let me tell you, that was far from fucking wrong, because this smiling bitch is just that, cold and fucking calculating. Don't think so? Well, let's take a look at some court records that says otherwise. So you can go ahead and read this whole thing if you want to, slow it down, but I'm going to show you where Raychel Hall's name is mentioned and sort of go through it kind of fast, not bore you too much. But anyway, right here, it says that David Foreman-Taylor's girlfriend, Raychel Hall, owns a four-door Cadillac. And anyway, a car similar to those characteristics was seen picking up the person that dropped off the U-Haul van. See, the person that dropped it off left the U-Haul property, went into the Merritt Square Mall property, and then got in the car and left. It's just saying that Rachel's car matches that description. And it also says right here that Brian Vogel, is staying with roommates David Foreman-Taylor and Raychel Hall. Down here, it's Alyssa O'Connor, who's a friend of Raychel Hall, tells about Rachel saying that her boyfriend David Foreman-Taylor and Brian Vogel were out practicing for a stick-up. Then Alyssa O'Connor goes on to provide information that she was at this party where this Skylar Mackey gave up everything about the home invasion, robbery, and murder of Matthew Nicol, and that it was told to her. Skylar Mackey revealed that it was Raychel Hall that told it to her, and Skylar Mackey did this in front of a bunch of people, and that's why it says right here, Miss O'Connor, Benyon, and Dalton Gonzalez also provided sworn statements that Skylar Mackey said that. But down here, Skylar Mackey further denies it. And denies it right there. So all this right now, for now, is hearsay. Let's keep going down. So the cops went to 1207, that's David, Brian, and Rachel's house, and they found evidence linked to the murder. In plain view, they found a map of Matthew Nicol's place and David Foreman-Taylor and Raychel Hall's bedroom. They found a pair of tennis shoes that matched the appearance of one of the five males that went into Matthew Nicol's house, because Matthew Nicol had a DVR running. And so they talked with David, and in a sworn post-Miranda interview with David, he revealed that he confessed to everything. He admits to the planning, he admits to being there. The purpose was to eliminate competing illegal drug dealers, and David was going to get 10%. He admits going in the U-Haul, traveling as a passenger, and going inside and robbing the place. He saw Brian shot the dog. Corey had shot and murdered Matthew. They took the van to Raychel Hall's mom's house, and Raychel Hall shows up, and they scrubbed it for fingerprints, and then both David and Rachel went and followed Brian Vogel into the parking lot, and he dropped the U-Haul van off, and they picked up Brian Vogel and went home. So then they talked with Raychel Hall, and she admits to knowing about the plan. She knew when the plan was going down. She knew that Matthew Nicol was shot and killed. She helped David scrub the van for fingerprints. Then she took Brian Vogel back and picked him up. And then she didn't say anything to investigators. So that's 6 different things that she admits to. What a piece of shit. Anyway, and then down here, Raychel Hall throws her friend Skylar Mackey under the bus and tells everybody that her and David said that, yeah, we did tell Skylar Mackey about it, and which is kind of fucking stupid. You go out, you get involved in a home invasion robbery, and you tell a friend about it? Are you fucking stupid? These dumb fucks are so stupid, it's ridiculous. Why are you freaking telling everybody? But you know what? Your stupid fucking dumbass mouths got you in trouble. Ha 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 ha! Fuck faces. And you know what? Remember I said that up here this is hearsay? Well, not no more. All of that is now admissible because David and Rachel admit to talking to Skylar Mackey. So now Skylar Mackey is in deep shit. That bitch is fucking lying. Here's a quick look at Skylar Mackey and her words of wisdom.
The best part about fucking with me is you don't have to. Like, you can get the fuck on at any time.
She made another video about this, but yeah, I'm not gonna play it. Let's focus back on that bitch Raychel Hall. That guilty bitch knew the fucking plan was going down weeks before. She knew when it went down, what went wrong about Matthew being murdered. She helped clean up the fingerprints and helped return the fucking van and didn't say shit to the fucking cops. That bitch should be in prison. Well, let me show you how I can make that claim about her going to prison. Well, let's look at Florida law. Specifically, we're going to go to the murder 2, which is this one right here. When a person, I'm going to paraphrase this, when a person is killed during or attempting to do any one of these violent felonies, which is right here, M is the home invasion robbery, that satisfies that. And then it says, by a person other than the person engaged in the felony, then the person attempting or trying to do it commits murder in the second degree. And that's the line that everybody has a problem. But basically it means if you weren't there, but were going to profit any way, shape, form, in which Raychel Hall was, by way of getting rent, David was going to pay her car payment or give her a slice of bread. Doesn't matter. She's going to profit. But also, we knew that she knew about the planning. She knew about the day it went down. She knew that Matthew Nicol was shot and killed. She helped David clean up the van. And she also went and picked up Brian Vogel in the parking lot. And she didn't say anything to investigators. And I'm going to keep hitting you over the head because she is fucking guilty of second-degree murder. And she should be punishable by imprisonment for a term not exceeding life. And why she's not in prison? Let's take a look at that, because that bitch got away with fucking murder. So why has this bitch not been charged with anything? It's real simple. It's her boyfriend, David Foreman-Taylor. I found this in Davila's motion to compel. Slow this down and read it closely, because to paraphrase what it says is David agrees to spill the beans only if his girlfriend, Raychel Hall, gets immunity. In other words, he knew that bitch was guilty and she would be behind bars if it wasn't for David. But why the fuck did he do it? Simple. David was protecting Raychel because she was pregnant with their unborn child. I found out she was pregnant while digging around the clerk of the court's office at this motion for furlough or escorted visit while digging through David's records, and he wants to go see the child be born. Well, you know what, fuckface? You were arrested for murder, and she's guilty of murder too. So fuck you, and you were denied! The state needed evidence, allowing this bitch to get away with fucking murder. Where is she now, and how the fuck does she support herself? Of course, you can tell I got a lot of stuff from Facebook right there. She said she's an operating partner at Perfect Touch Cleaning. So I took it upon myself to investigate and found out that it is a legitimate business. She put it in her sister's name, Ashley, and so she's running a legitimate business, and she has pictures of her, cleaning up bathrooms, kitchens, whatnot, scrubbing shitters. But anyway, she's probably thinking this whole time is, how the fuck did I get involved with David Foreman-Taylor and put me in this fucking predicament, that fucking piece of shit? I'm not giving her a pass because he did save her from getting second-degree murder charges, and that's the only reason why she's out. I also found out that Rachel's mother put her house in a trust, so that way she can be protected from any civil litigation, due to the fact that David and Raychel took the U-Haul van there and cleaned up all the evidence in it. Well, let's take a look and see what this bitch is up to. Because you know what? I don't think she gives one flying fuck about anything in. Here you go, from last year, on my Facebook looking for clues. Well, here's one. Yeah, that's real fucking rich. And here's another one talking about protecting her child, and not everybody has the best of intention for her child. Oh, you mean like your fucking boyfriend? Then I see this comment about trying to get money, and if you're not, we can't associate. What the fuck? Her next comment about karma being a bitch is fucking ridiculous, because the karma you already chosen on yourself is gonna fucking do you in. And then she says about sin and evil back to the person that said to him, karma's gonna take care of you! Next, the post written like the words of Shakespeare is her telling somebody to eat a dick. What did we learn from this video? Well, we learned that Raychel Hall got away with second-degree murder. She knew about the plan when it went down, knew Matthew Nicol got murdered. She helped clean up the evidence and also helped frickin' dispose of the evidence by returning the U-Haul van. She's not innocent at all, and if it wasn't for that plea deal with David Foreman-Taylor asking for her immunity, she'd be doing prison time for second-degree fucking murder. But she's not. This bitch is out on the loose in Brevard, and she's a narcissistic fucking asshole who doesn't give a flying fuck how she gets money. she'll fuck up one day. And when she does, I'll be right there to fucking report it. I'm gonna watch every move she makes.